Dear learners, welcome to UGC MOOC on Tourism Planning and Sustainable Development. Today's video is on economic dimensions of sustainable tourism. Dear learners, after completion of this topic, you will be in a position to understand the dimensions of sustainable tourism. You will know about economic policies for sustainable tourism. You will know about the economic dimensions of sustainable tourism. Understand the sustainable relationship between tourism and economy. Tourism industry is one of the biggest service industry that contributes an approximately 10% to the world's GDP. It has been one of the fastest developing industry for the several years, and now as it is responsible for 1 in every 11 jobs in the world. A standout among us the most essential, however, frequently overlooked parts in supportable tourism is economic sustainability, in spite of the fact that individuals are reluctant to consider while examining sustainability. It is the way to making sustainable tourism an achievement in the long term. Economic sustainability ought to concentrate on keeping the financial increases of tourism with the local residents, advancing privately run organizations, and engaging the recruiting local people in hotels, motels, and travel agency offices can help to promote tourism while still offering back to the local residents. The primary objective is to ensure that the local residents profit economically through tourism. Dear learners, dimension of sustainable tourism. Sustainable tourism development can relate to a theoretical context involving a classical triangle model with people, planet, and profit. More specifically, we broke these down into three dimensions of STD. Environment is planet, socio-culture, people, and economy is profit. This depicts that how these dimensions are interconnected with each other. The dimension of environment comprises of the planet, including both natural and built areas of a particular destination. The social dimension comprises of the people of the certain area. The economic dimensions includes the profits generated from the tourism activity at a particular destination. It is necessary to consider the impacts of tourism activities on a particular area so that the negative impacts can be controlled well in time. Dear learners, let's have a look on the economic sustainability. It is the last pillar of sustainability that revolves around perhaps the most important part, that is money. Many individuals do not consider financial matters when thinking about sustainability. However, it is true that way to making a tourism business sustainable, economic sustainability refers to building linkages and reducing the leakages, basically keeping the money local. A hotel or travel agency run and owned by a foreigner is not likely to contribute much to the local economy. The money will probably leak abroad. This is not sustainable. Not only the local residents should be encouraged and involved in tourism, but should also share the money related advantages gathered from tourism at the local destinations. Now, we'll take economic dimension of sustainable tourism into consideration. In the open deliberation over sustainable tourism, the economic dimensions is regularly given moderately inadequate consideration contrasted with the ecological issues. Yet, tourism is an economic phenomena of great potency worldwide because it is the major source of foreign currency earner in various developing countries. It is the premises of development of numerous transnational companies, accounts for a significant proportion of the annual disposable income of many people in the so-called developed countries. Swallows up billions of pounds every year in public sector infrastructure investments. Unlike some of its environmental and socio-cultural effects, tourism's economic impact are mainly considered to be beneficial. These are the generation of the foreign exchange, the creation of new job and employment opportunities, the stimulation of trade, income and entrepreneurship, especially in the service and small business sectors, the provision of new infrastructure which is available for non-tourism uses, increased regional development particularly in isolated areas, greater tax revenues permitting greater government spending, or a reduced tax on other activities, and the operation of what is called the multiplier effect. Now, we will take a case of economic cost and benefits of the tourism. There are various economic costs and benefits of tourism. Economic advantage of tourism involve employment generation, income and foreign exchange, developed transportation facilities and other tourism infrastructure that local residents also utilize. Generated government revenues used for improvement of local facilities and amenities and act as a catalyst of the development of tourism at the local destination. On the negative side, if the outsiders own and manage tourist facilities, the local area can lose economic benefits. Foreign exchange can diminish when tourism utilizes imported goods and services instead of using local resources available at the destination. Different financial strategies can reduce negative effects and enhance advantages of tourism. Dear learners, let's have a look on the economic trends and sustainable tourism. The problem for sustainable tourism is that several current economic trends are not compatible with the concept of sustainability, including the trend towards globalization, which is leading to product standardization and a reduction in the influence of national, regional, and local cultural and geographical differences. This is threatening the diversity which is implicit in the concept of sustainability. The rise of multinational enterprises is also a potential threat to the idea of sustainability in tourism. Based on the work of Dunning and McQueen in 1982, Bull 1995 has identified possible areas of concern for the local host economy from the growth of multinational enterprises. They are as follows: control over the structure and development of the tourism industry, control over tourist markets and tourist flows, prices obtained for host economy, tourism products, the destination of factor and input payments. In the case of both, trends and fundamental issues is the loss of local control, sometimes which is often seen as one of the guiding principles of the sustainable tourism. Dear learners, let's have a look on sustainable relationship between tourism and the economy. Developing new forms of tourism, developing new forms of the tourism which help in achieving economic benefits of tourism while minimizing economic costs. Benefits to local community. Ensuring benefits of tourism are spread widely amongst the host community. Fair price for holidays experience, making sure tourists pay a fair price for their holiday experience, protecting local businesses from unfair competition. The local businesses should be protected from unfair competition from larger externally owned enterprises. Fair distribution of costs. Public and private sector should share cost fairly, attracting and meets the needs of tourists. Providing employment opportunity to local people. Providing employment opportunity to local people in tourism facilities and provide proper training to the local staff so that they become capable of work in managerial role as well as manual roles. Encourage Purchase of local goods and services. We must encourage purchase of local goods and services so that it can directly contribute to economy of local residents, minimize the economic leakage. Benefits from the many organizations go abroad. It is critical to guarantee, however much cash as could reasonably be expected remains inside the host nation. This can be troublesome experience in careful control, since you would prefer not to stop foreign direct investment. Avoid debt. Avoid debt when building tourist developments. Dear learners, let's summarize this topic. In the end, we can say that economic sustainability play a crucial role in tourism. We have seen that the tourism can bring both economic benefits as well as the cost, the exact nature of which varies between different destinations. The main economic issues in relation to sustainability involves whether or not the price tourists pay is a fair reflection of the cost of their holiday and the extent to which the tourism industry is subsidized by the public sector. We have also seen that the economic trends of globalization and the rise of multinational enterprise are both a threat to sustainable tourism. Clearly, there are obvious links between the economic dimensions of tourism and its social impacts. The major objective is to ensure that the local residents profit economically through tourism. Thank you.